I've worked with them girls for 2 years, and now they're calling me a thief. And I thought they were my mates.
It's not all of them, is it? It's just the ones who are gobby like that Kelly, Crabtree and Janice.
Well, isn't that enough?
They were half-cut. If you ask me, it was just a drink talking.
Yeah, maybe. But this morning they'll be sober, and I bet you they're still calling me a thief.
It's nearly 8:30, you know. You don't want to be late clocking in.
No, I can't go, not after what they've said. I just can't face it.
You've got to go in. If you don't, they'll say you're ashamed to look them in the eye. They'll say it proves you're guilty. Look, Angela, I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but Tommy, it's going to be awful.
Look, you go in there and you hold your head up. You've got nothing to be ashamed of. Just stuff the lot of them. You can do it. I'll see you in a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm disappointed. There's no point saying I'm not. If you can't be there, then you can't be there. I'll just have to get on with it. Yeah, same to you, mate. See you later.
I've been brooding about the catering arrangements for the wedding.
You've got it all arranged with Shelley, haven't you? A turkey lunch with all the trimmings.
Yeah, well, in a perfect world, do you know what I'd like to lay on for your guests?
Surprise us.
I'd like to roast an ox over a great open fire.
Why does that surprise me?
Only, you know, it's finding the place big enough. I mean, the backyard's too small, and then you can't guarantee clement weather at this time of year.
I think people will be quite happy with turkey. I mean, it is a traditional Christmas dinner, isn't it?
Ah, that's where you're wrong. There is no mention of a turkey in that stable in Bethlehem. But there is of an ox, and I bet they had a few good dinners off it and all.
Anyway, about the wedding, that one he can't phone. He can't get here.
No.
Why, what's stopping him?
I can't make head nor tail of it, but it looks like I've got to find a new best man.
Well, don't look at me. I'm already spoken for. I'm giving the lovely bride away. Can't be in two places at once.
I don't expect you to. That's when my mates step in.
You are lucky, Ashley. Having your dad to back you up and support you and be there for you.
I know it's not the same as your own flesh and blood, but think of me as a very willing substitute. And dead proud to do it.
Well, it definitely looks dodgy.
Of course it's it. It's got to be her. Who else is it going to be? Jan, can I have a word, please? I thought you were really out of order the way you accused Angela.
I say what I think, Meg.
No, you talk before you think, if you ask me.
No, I agree with Janice. I've been thinking about that money ever since it went missing. It's definitely Angela. I'm sure of it.
Oh, give over. You don't have an ape of the proof.
Oh, no. I overheard Tommy Harris saying that he was skint, but then she goes and buys the Craig computer. And I'll tell you something else for free. The way she ran out of pub after I challenged her.
Thought it looked bad, I have to say. And come to mention it, it's after 8:30. Looks like she's too ashamed to come to work.
Hey up.
Morning, Angela.
I'm just going to the loo, Sonia. Watch my handbag for me, will ya?
Hi, Shelley.
Morning.
You all right? You don't look very well, if you don't mind me saying.
Oh, I had a bad night, didn't get much sleep.
Well, listen, why don't you go back up to bed for a couple of hours? I can clean up the bar.
Oh, I don't think so, Violet, but thanks for offering.
Morning, ladies. Did you have a good night out with my lad Jason last night?
Some of it.
Oh, I hope you left him fit for work this morning.
Well, he should be. He was home in time for an early night. On his own.
Oh.
Right, I'll go and make a start on the bar. You take it easy.
Why didn't you wake me up?
Well, I didn't see the point. I thought you'd be glad of the lie-in.
Oh, what, with me not having any work on hand right now, you mean?
Charlie, I said I was sorry about that. I was only trying to get you the contract with Dev.
Didn't I tell you? Leave all that to me.
Yes, and I'm stupid. Look, let me make some breakfast, some bacon in the fridge.
Don't bother, I'm late already. We haven't got any work on hand. Doesn't come and find you when you're lying in bed.
Well, at least have a cup of tea.
Nah, I'm going to go and find Dev. And try and undo some of the damage you did me last night.
Martin, you know, this life insurance thing that you were telling me about?
Thought it was morbid. Thought you didn't want to talk about it.
Yeah, well, I didn't mean morbid exactly.
Right.
It's just, I don't know, making plans for what you want to happen when you're dead.
Well, that kind of seems like a lifetime away when you're my age.
Don't when you're my age.
Is it some kind of pension?
No, there's nothing in it for me. That doesn't seem that fair. I do all this paying in. When I fall off my perch, you get the benefit.
When it go to Gale?
No. Why would it go to Gale? We're divorced. Look, unless I specify otherwise, it'll be shared between the kids. But, seeing as you're my significant other, I've made it so most of the money goes to you.
Well, if I was your wife and not just your girlfriend, then you wouldn't have had to. Let's get married.
What's brought this on?
You! Talking about till death us do part. I'm tired of being Katie Harris. I want to be Katie Platt.
Okay, you will be one day, all right, but not right now. Well, we got too much on our place. You got to finish at school, you got to start at uni. And I've got David and Sarah to still speak to me.
They're always so sensible.
You know, one of us has to be.
Look, Claire. Mum.
Perhaps I should have phoned to say I was coming. It was just an impulse, really.
Well, that's all right. Sit down. Do you want a cup of tea?
No. Well, in a bit, maybe. I just wanted to sort a few things out with you.
You are still coming to the wedding, I hope.
Oh, yes. As long as I'm welcome. I still feel bad about some of the things I said about Ashley. And I'm sorry. I can see he's a very nice young man.
Yeah, he is.
I brought you some of your things you left at home. Things I thought you'd like to have. There's one or two things in there your dad gave you.
Oh, he used to love a game of chess.
The pair of you did. That week in the lakes in the caravan. And it never stopped raining. You played it for days on end.
This is yours, not mine.
I want you to have it. Look, I know I've been awkward with you, and I'm sorry. That was your dad's favourite photo. Took it to hospital with him. Kept it on his locker by the bed. He'd have been so proud, giving the bride away at your wedding. But he can't. I'd like to do that, Claire, if you'll let me. Stand with you at your wedding. Give you away to Ashley. Like your dad would have done.
I'll subcontract the electrics and the plumbing. I've got a couple of first-class blokes lined up for that.
Right. Same with the decorating and the shop fitting when we get there, but like I say, that's 5-6 weeks off.
Okay, well, the sooner the work gets done, the better, and that goes for the other shops as well, if you want to take a look at them sometimes.
Yeah, why not?
Now, Charlie, you sure you can handle the work?
Don't worry, Dev. I'm just a one-man band, you know. I've got some good, solid, hard-working craftsmen to call on. Anyway, it's all there in the estimate. You've studied it. You can see for yourself.
Okay, Charlie. I'm happy if you are. You got a deal.
Cheers, Dev. I'll do you a good job.
Excellent. Now, it should be in Sunita's good books, because she was the one that wanted you to get a job, so I'll be seeing you.
You will?
Yeah. That's it. Cheers.
Oh, we know what, mate? We are. This job, maybe some of his other shops as well.
Nice one, Stubbsy. Looks like I'm not going to be skinned for Christmas after all, eh?
No. Don't go shouting about it, sunshine, but between you and me, I want a winner here. One of the best little earners I've had for many a long day.
Oh, I just called in to say how much we enjoyed last night, me and Dev. You know, I think it's really helped me relax, start getting over things, start getting back to normal.
Oh, you made us a lovely dinner.
I think Charlie really enjoyed it as well, didn't he? He's a lovely guy. You know, the more I see of him, the more I like him. He is good for you.
Yeah, I know he is. But sometimes I wonder whether I'm good enough for him. Sometimes I wonder whether I'm good news for any man.
Hey, what's brought this on?
Oh, I don't know. I just get so sick of myself sometimes. You know, Sunita, I can be so thoughtless and selfish.
This isn't like you, Shell. You're a lovely person. Anyone can see that, so stop putting yourself down. Yeah, he is a good man, but you deserve him.
Sure.
Oh, she does.
No, she... Hey, Jason. Charlie.
Hiya.
You going to be in the pub later?
Yeah, should be.
Right, I'll see you then.
Back view's almost as good as the front view. She's a lovely little mover. She's good a mover when it really matters.
Phew, yeah, no danger of that, mate.
Glad to hear you're getting your share.
Yeah, so, we're gonna go pub then, what?
Yeah, but not in the Rovers. We'll go to the Arms. Let Shelley wonder where I've got to. It's good for her.
No, I'm not. I am fed up with everyone thinking I stole their money.
I don't think you did. I know you're not that kind of person. Well, you must be the only one who does that. Come on, have a cup of tea.
Do you know what? I was really looking forward to a right good nasal.
But so was I. I'd put a lot of thought into my cosy.
When I think of all that money we put into the kitty, and now it's sat up in her kid's bedroom in the shape of a computer.
Right, you, I've had enough of this. I did not steal the flaming kitty.
Oh, no? So how is it you can afford a computer all of a sudden then, eh?
Because I'll be paying for it for the next 2 years, you bad-mouthed cow.
Don't you call me a cow?
I'll call you more than that. It seems to me them that do the most shouting about stolen money is them that might have stolen it in the first place.
Wait for you!
Well, come on, mate.
Oi!
Just...
What's going on?
That 200 quid we'd saved for Christmas party. Somebody's had it.
Yeah. And do you want to know who nicked it? It was...
No, I didn't!
We don't know who took it, Mr. Baldwin. All we know is it's gone. It was in the back of the bottom drawer in that desk in your office, but it's not there now.
Right, listen up, Kelly. You're causing trouble and it ain't for the first time.
All I'm doing is telling you what
I
happened.
said listen! Any more mouth and you are fired. Now, I don't want any more of this from any of you. Understood? Right, Hayley, you and I will search this factory top to bottom, see if we can find it. The rest of you, finish your tea and get back to work.
Thank you. So, how long have you and Martin been together?
Nearly a year and a half, though we've had a couple of wobbles.
Do you not ever wish, you know, that you weren't spoken for?
No, I'm happy with Martin. I am, really.
Really? Only sometimes you look really fed up.
Well, that's just because we get a lot of flack, you know, from my family and Martin's as well. And my dad is always getting at Martin, and his kids hate me. I can see it in their eyes.
Doesn't sound like a lot of fun to me.
No, honest. We are really happy. Mind you, sometimes I wish he was more my own age. You know, when I feel like being a bit daft and barking around.
What, you mean like these two?
Yeah, I like them too.
So why are we having this conversation here instead of at my place?
Oh, mainly because I didn't want David's big ears flapping.
Something you don't want him to know about?
Well, no, just so we can have maybe a chat between two grown-ups instead of an argy-bargy with an adolescent.
Well, I should think you'll get plenty of those with Katie.
Well, some, yeah. But I can cope. A bit like you had to cope with my immaturity when I moved in with you.
Martin, there was no way you were ever as childish as Katie can be. Anyway, what's all this about?
Well, I just thought I'd better let you know about some arrangements I've made. I've taken out a life insurance policy in case, you know, when I go, there's some money for them left behind.
For the kids, you mean?
Well, yeah, there'll be some money for them, but, well, the bulk of it's earmarked for Katie.
You don't mean that, Martin.
Yeah?
You put in her before your own children.
No. No. I'm underlining that she's the person I want to spend the rest of my life with. I'm taking some thought for the future. Anyway, the kids have got you, the house, and Audrey.
Their father, Martin. Don't you think it's them you should put first, not some girl you've fallen for?
Oh, right. A bit like you put them first when Richard Hillman came a-courting.
It's below the belt, Martin.
Yeah, not nice, is it? Taking them low blows. You dish about often enough.
So did
Does your old man know you're here then?
Yeah, of course he does. He's at the bar.
Not that old man. I mean, Martin. If I went for older men, which I don't, I'd go for one who had looks or money or both.
Look, don't let him wind you up, Pam. Well, you must have something going for him. We can't poor bird as tasty as you.
Oh, thank you, Warren. You're a bit tasty yourself.
Look, you see, I never thought it were Angela that stole that money, and now I'm positive it wasn't.
You can't be. Well, you can't be positive she did do it, Kelly. You know, I'm with Ailey on this. I mean, I thought it was Angela at first, but we were horrible to her. I feel guilty about it now.
Yeah. I don't know, Kelly. Ailey might be right.
Oh, not you and all, Janice. Well, look, she might have fooled all of you lot, but she ain't fooling me.
Hey, up, Angela. Will you have a drink with us? You and old Tommy.
What do you think, Tom?
She'll have a drink with you. After she's had an apology.
Stuff that.
Well, give it a rest, Kelly. I'll apologise.
Yeah, me and all. We gave you a really hard time, Angela. What do you say, Janice?
Hey, no, I'm not going to crawl. I mean, that money went missing. Somebody's had it.
Yeah, well, it weren't Angela. And you lot should know better. She's straight. She won't thieve off her mates. And if you miserable lot can't see that, then you're not worth bothering with. Go on, darling. There's a nasty smell in here. Let's go.
She brought me a few things I'd left behind at home, including this photo of me and my dad.
You're a nice little girl.
It's still on.
I'm not arguing.
You have the look of your father. Can you not see the resemblance, Ashley?
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
She wants us to be friends, and she's definitely coming to the wedding.
Good. A mother should be at her daughter's wedding.
Well, on top of that, she asked, well, seeing as my dad's not here to do it, she asked if she could be the one to give me away. I didn't have the heart to refuse her, Fred. I hope you don't mind.
Certainly not.
Only if you do. Well, I can explain to her that we've already asked you.
I wouldn't hear of it, if on it shall be.
Well, it's just a case of me find my best man now.
Oh, yes. Well, nowadays you do hear of a son doing best man's job. That's if it's the father's second marriage. Looks bad if it's the first. Causes comment.
Well, you could see how it would.
No, and on the other hand, our Joshua's a touch on the young side, isn't he? Not do you a good speech at the wedding feast. No. You need somebody older, more worldly wise for that.
I'll just put the tea out.
I'll help you.
Hiya.
I'm home, love. Don't get a kiss.
Oh. Charlie, I'm really sorry for upsetting you. I really am.
I know. All's well that ends well, eh? Had a long talk with Dev. And, top and bottom of it is, I got a deal to rebuild the corner shop for him.
Oh, that's wonderful. I've been wondering about that all day, you know, especially with you not coming home at dinner.
Yeah, well, there's a lot to sort out. A lot to see to. I mean, it wasn't all plain sailing. What he said last night did make it twice as difficult, but...
I'm sorry about that. I thought I was helping.
I know you did. Anyway, let's put it all behind us. You know I love you, don't you?
Oh, Charlie, I hate it when we fall out.
Yeah, me too. You're a wonderful woman, Shal. I think the world of you. And that is why I get so annoyed when you go jumping in with both feet, upsetting people.
How do you mean?
I know you don't intend to do it.
Do what?
What? Some of the things you say to your regulars are pretty tactless.
Are they?
Yeah. See, you're not even aware of it. Just as well I'm here to help, eh?
I wasn't sure you'd be speaking to me, you know, after the way you went mad at us last night.
Well, that was yesterday. Today's today. You were pushing your luck. Like, just hang back a bit, will you? Some things are better if you wait for them.
Now then, sunshine. On for more fun and games with lovely Violet tonight, yeah?
Come on, Charlie, you know me.
The lads. My lad Jason tells me you're red hot at making a man happy.
Does he now?
Yeah, but I think he's kidding me. I don't think he knows one way or the other.
Yeah. Well, it's none of your business, is it?
That means it's none of his, neither.
No, I know. Let's have a game of who done it.
What?
Who done what?
How do you play that?
Right, shut your eyes. Go on. And you have to guess who kisses you.
Ah.
Ooh.
Jamie, every time. Oi, half pint. Seeing as it's Christmas, you don't mind if I give Candy some brotherly kiss, do you?
Oh.
No, well, she don't.
No?
Go on in.
All right, fine. Well, in that case, you can have a sisterly kiss from me, Warren. Come here.
Fair enough.
What about me?
Yeah. Don't seem fair leave Kate out of this, does it? Yeah. Merry Christmas. Get amongst it.
That'll do. I said that'll do. You put him down. Martin. It was no big deal, Martin. It was just a Christmas kiss under the mistletoe.
Oh, don't worry. I saw what it was, and so did Candice. That's why she slapped you. You know, you look like a pair of slappers and all, fighting over a teenage heartthrob. I was ashamed of you.
Well, you needn't be, because I didn't do anything to be ashamed about.
Oh, no?
No, it was just a kiss. End of story.
I mean, I wouldn't mind, but you're up and down like a flaming yo-yo. This morning you wanted to get married. This evening you're into teenage snogging.
Okay, look. I do my best to be grown up and mature and sensible and all that.
Yeah?
But when I do, you push me into being a kid. You keep telling me to act at my age. What age do you want me to be?
Katie!